Chapter consists of the whole concept was Chapter consists of me and him, and the verse was whoever the vocalist is. So sometimes ANIFF can be the verse as well, but generally at the moment the verse is Debbie Saunders and Paulette Blake.
I'm going to another land, Captain sitting by a tree.
'Thank You to Be Free was just like, I went to, where it really came to its own is like, I went to a funeral and like, I wrote a poem like the night after. This poem was like a scrapyard for the lyrics.
With the sorrow comes the rain. The memories that I long to carry, I just can't take your pain. So nobody can go right on. It ain't something you cancel on. Remember me and I'll live long. Thank you to be, thank you to be. Nobody can go right on. Ain't something you cancel on. Remember me and I'll live long. Thank you to be, thank you to be free. Thank you to be free. Thank you to be free. Thank you to be free.
It was like, death was made to be really happy.
Came across the seasons past.
He won't last.
But I had no. We have come. Some say I should.
And then there's an element of improvisation in the way the things are put together. We'll, you know, things will be done very much from the spirit of the moment. Ooh, you know, I've had this idea, I'll just do this now, you know, and we tend not to then spend ages correcting them or making them machine-like.
There's a lot of it the way you feel at the time as well.
There are so many songs that are written now that just have nothing in them. There's nothing to say. I mean, they don't, you know, there's loads of love songs and they just have, they tell you nothing about relationships, what the person who wrote the song thinks or feels. They're just strings of words. And they say that the great thing is it's just as long as what we do has some sort of meaning at the end of the day.
I think the things you're subjected to, from child, and you're like, they become part of your, you know, even if you heard them on Radio 1 Golden Things, you'd be rocking along. If it was a present day like pop song of the same like ilk, you'd sort of, you know, but because it's like something you've grown up with, it's like part and parcel of your, how can I say, musical makeup.
Everything that surrounds you day to day just impinges all the time. Just by the fact the areas we live in.
With me, I just think more like pictorial, really. It's like what I see, and that's how I put it together. Like Robin the bamboo with me head now, man. Writing all these.
It's sort of progressive. I think we try to look forward. We try to do something new while dragging in things from the past and that. You know, it has a sense of history of black music. The first LP had strands where you could say, oh, this is a swing beat track, this is a housey track, this is a whatever, but the Renewed Testament one is much more the fusion of all those bits. From a vocal side, the group shrunk right the way down to Paulette Blake and Debbie Saunders, who both had 2 songs on the Great Western Street LP. They now do all the female vocals that appear on the new LP, but there's a bit more live playing than on the first bit. You know, contributions from other musicians.
Robin, it's like it's like taking on a subject that even like it just touches on. I would like to go more, but you know, I'm not like even homosexuality, etc. among black people. It's like still a very taboo subject. In a way, it's like happy, but it still doesn't sell out on the lyrical content.
Yes for her every reaction, but she doesn't want to hear it when she's...
Really, I and Colin both realised that if you make a song, you've got to, we're from Manchester, you've got to go out and people, you've got to live with that song. And like if you go out and do like a like what we say, a Bobbins track, you know, people are going to tell you it's Bobbins.
In a way, it's important to me that we do play live because it's the whole, you know, we're going on earlier about we take from all the sort of bits of history of black music, all those bits and pieces are in there, and part of that in there was its performance. I mean, all the jazz and the blues and stuff like that was performance. All of soul up into the 80s was about performance.
It ain't something you can so long. Remember me and I'll live long. Thank you to me, thank you to me. Nobody can go right on. It ain't something you can so long. Remember me and I'll live long. Thank you to me, thank you to me. Free. 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 Thank you to me. Free.
Just a mishmash of everything. You try and put anything you like, what you feel fits in. So, you know, it's just hard, it's hard to describe. Other people, I leave that to other people.